What up, y'all? It's the R9Cast, the official blog of this show. Come on, Christian for RS19.com, representing allgames.com. Stephen D. Gibson, aka SG.
Hey everybody, it's Bridget. I made it. I'm here hanging out with you guys, and we've reconfigured everything again, so I have no idea what's going on, but I do feel like, yes, a Today Show news person might...
Can you actually read that?
No.
Jesus.
So, well, wait, hold on. Sup, Tiger Claw. Sup, SG and Bridget B. You both seen Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, so you can read it, so I'm not doing it.
SG, do you know what kind of a strain that is on my eye to have to see?
Dude, I mean, if honestly, you can't see freaking, what is that, 3 feet in front of you?
I can see.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
All right, fine.
You gotta take your vitamin E.
SG, why is it you're wearing less and less clothes every time you do the podcast? I'm just like trying to figure it out.
In the world. Sexy.
Oh my God, you're freaking me out.
Let me lick you up and down.
Ew, ew.
Say stop.
Okay, so hey everybody, it's Bridget B and SG.
We already said that.
You are listening to allgames.com, the best network on the planet. And I think I may have made 2 new listening friends today. I had them look up All Games Network on their phone while we were chit-chatting at my job.
What's their names?
Oh my goodness. And if they're listening, females, right? Forgive me. Hey, yes, they're pretty adorable too. Dude. Bree. Special shout out to Bree. And my other beautiful young lady had such a different name, and now also Bree's also different, but oh my gosh, please forgive me if you end up in chat and if you're listening to me. I'm going to say Sierra, but I don't think it's right. I'm going to say Sierra. Yeah. SG, oh my gosh, are you for real right now? Are you for real? SG, stop. SG, thank you. I like that. I was blurred out. That was fantastic.
Shut up.
That was beautiful.
Beef.
Thank you. Yes. So
did you get the information so we can have like a new podcast with your 2 new friends?
I did not get new information, but it's pretty
the female
cool
conspiracy
because they want to
lady power.
Bree in particular told me she plays League of Legends like crazy, and she is into all things video game, and she wants to create games and make games and also be in marketing and business, and she was incredible. And what I liked best about these 2 young ladies is they just stood out. They were different. I could see they were clearly artistic.
They were like 12 feet tall. Why did they stand out?
Because they had a really nice sense of their own style, and they just weren't mainstream SG. So of course
what does that mean?
I can't explain it.
Please do.
Artistically.
Explain more details.
They just had really cute styles, and I could tell that they were SG.
It's like they were nice. They had good clothes.
Adorable.
I liked them. That's not telling us. Hey, the picture in my mind is blank. Ethnicity, height.
No, we don't talk ethnicity.
Does it matter?
Yeah, because last week I tried to describe someone at work, and so...
Well, that's your fault.
I got...
Wait, do you know or you don't know?
I don't know their ethnicity.
Well, what shade
One has blonde hair.
Okay.
That's Bree.
She's Irish. She's
and
a
Sierra.
Viking.
Sierra, if I get this wrong, just forgive me for renaming your name. She had a really cute little vintage look going on, and
what
she has darker hair. Yes.
Brown, or is it black?
I'm gonna say more dark brown.
Okay, so she's not Asian.
I was in the middle of talking fragrance with them, so I didn't get all my, I didn't pay attention to every last detail.
Why you keep touching it?
Because
nervous much?
You're putting me on the spot, and I always mess up. I just don't do good on the spot. I'm always feeling like the odd man out, no matter where I'm at. I don't know if that happens to any of you guys, but
That better.
Yes, I feel very happy now.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Nope.
So our lovely Tiger Claw.
Lovely.
was asking about Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. You know, it's funny, SG, because I really, really, really am in the mood to go to the movies tonight.
You don't want to see that movie?
No, not that one. I'm afraid of it, Tiger Claw.
It's probably dope. Andy Serkis is the man.
I'm afraid of it. Like, oh, hey. It just traumatizes me. I was telling SG a story that when my cousins used to come to visit here every summer from Canada, that they would always watch Planet of the Apes, and it just used to traumatize me for some reason. Just scary. The show, though, not as much as the brief excerpts I caught of the last movie. What are you doing, SG? Now you're channel surfing while Elvis is on TV? I just want
to put something on so it's background. There they go.
For who? For what?
Just for ambiance. Ninja Warrior!
That distracts me.
Well, then don't look at it.
Ew, what are you flicking at me?
Eye boogers, I'm sharing.
You're gross.
I'm like the senator. I was like,
what senator did?
Or whatever.
What?
I don't know if he was a senator or whatever he was, but he was on the camera and he picked down his ear and he ate his ear boogers. Anyway, next time, I told you this before, and you still, I mean, you did better, but these were video game female people.
Yes,
and
and
you
they
didn't
were
get
adorable.
enough information before we can contact them. Do you have their information before we can contact them again?
No, SG.
Why
They'll
not?
just come back in and see me.
When? In 12 years?
When they grow up,
When they get enough money? What do you mean when they grow up? They're grown-ass women.
I don't know how old they are.
What, you think they weren't over 18?
It's a possibility. That's why I don't want
you
you to
even ask their age?
I don't ask people their age. We had a
if they're
great topic
young,
of conversation.
If they're young, you do. So you be like, oh, the reason why, because
well,
we do a
I'm
podcast.
not sure.
Blah, 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 blah. Legal. If you're a minor, you're dur.
Well, I like a clean show. You
it's
can
not
deal
about
with the legalities
cursing. It's
of the
about
rest.
Having young kids on the show and liabilities, blah, blah, blah.
Listen. We were supposed to have had the toaster man on the show.
He never kind of got back to me.
You have the worst follow-up. I need to quit.
I don't have the worst follow-up.
I demand to quit everything I'm doing, and I want to work for All Games 24 hours a day. How can I make that happen? We got to hit Lotto?
How'd you join? Oh, yeah, you quit.
How'd I join what?
Nothing, quiet. My brain doesn't work. It's not about cursing. It's about liability. So if you have a young person do something that can get whatever, R9Cast or All Games in trouble, that person isn't liable.
There's nothing going on other than I thought we have some new listeners. That's all. I was hoping I met some really sweet girls, hoping we're going to have some new listeners. I told them that chat was the bomb.
It's the bomb.
I did, and that everybody is amazing.
They're probably watching Ninja Warrior. So yeah, Bree and Sierra, Cheese and Mountain, please.
Oh, that's how she described her name. She said, Brie, like the cheese. See? She's so cute. So it's all good. Adorable.
So Cheese and Mountain, please, if you're listening, join chat. If you're listening on archive, join chat. All Games.
And correct me if your name is not
live/chat, whichever you want to do.
No, they seemed very intelligent and more than able to click on the chat link.
Okay.
So, like right now, we're streaming Twitch. SG, what are you doing? You turn your head, you're in full vision where everyone can see your actions.
Okay, fine. Be that way. And now I'm not on screen, so you can shut the hell up. I'm going to pick my boogers and dig on my balls.
No, that's nasty. Kaijudo says, if you want those girls to be listeners, do not tell them to come on this chat.
No, it's come in this chat. You don't come on chat.
Come in this chat.
Unless you have chat on the phone.
I can't read that far, SG. The chat,
and then you just...
SG.
You
do something about the mainstream thing.
Then you might, Anyway. Tight Claw Chest.
SG, you went over the freaking line right there.
You didn't even know what I said.
Afterthought. I just processed it, you nasty man.
Okay. Freaking slow bus over there.
I'm going to tell you slow bus it is because it does not matter, you guys.
Your bus was red and white because Canada.
I just don't fit in.
Tiger Claw in chat. Did you say anything? Did you even pimp all games the proper way?
I was starting to, but nope. You're like, you already said that.
Anyway,
okay.
Cheese and Mountain. There's a place, Cheese and Mountain, or Brie and Sierra.
Don't. You better be respectful right now. This minute.
I am respectful. I am so respectful.
You aren't.
This is how respectful I am. If I like you, I will mention you. If I don't care about you at all,
you don't know them, but I like them, and I want to keep it that way.
And by proxy, I like them. Hello, your friend is my friend. My friend is your friend in California. Anyway, Tiger Claw in chat, allgames.com/live or allgames.com/chat. Whichever one it works, they both work. Tiger Claw says, SG and Bridget B, but it's really good. Why would a movie traumatize you? It's fiction.
I know, Tiger Claw. I know, it's the way my brain works. It doesn't work. It's the monkey things. It's just, I don't know.
First of all, how dare you insult our cousins, the chimpanzees and such, and the apes.
How did I just insult them?
You said monkeys.
Apes. Mammals. It's the mammal thing. No matter how I say anything, I'm always insulting.
If an ape was here and you called him or her a monkey, he would be insulted and probably rip your face off and have sex with a hole or something because they're horny. The chimps are. Anyway.
Why are you being so skanky? I told you to scale it back.
Horny. Was that not a bad word? Like horny toad.
Prime example.
That's good, Wyland. Oh, anyway, since we're talking about Kaijudo, Tough Tech Car came back cartoon.
That was Wyland.
I know. He put an arrow going up pointing to Kaijudo. Prime example of why.
Oh my god.
You understand how chat works now?
Whatever.
Why don't you pick that mutt up? She's not a mutt.
Come here, Bella.
To unplug your ears first before you pull everything on. Thank you very much. Hello, protocol. Anyway. The proper term is simian, says Tiger Claw.
Oh my god, this is my show.
Kaijiro says, get a 20-second delay and let Bridget press the dump button and bleep out the bad words. It would be a funny experiment. You know what would be fun? Wait, Gotham's on? Now? Don't tell me Gotham's on now. Hell no. I'm gonna put that on Fox and look at the that's not Gotham. You lie! Oh, probably at 8, right? Yeah, okay, let me go back. Bam. That wouldn't work because Bridget has no rhythm. So she would actually probably either bleep it before or after, which would be kind of funny. And that would work, actually, yeah. Because you don't have rhythm.
What? What happened? What'd I miss?
Read it.
Get a 20-second delay and let Bridget press a dump button to bleep out the bad words. It would be a funny experiment. How does that have to do with rhythm?
I don't know. I would assume you have to press it at a certain time for the words to be...
Rhythm and precision timing would be two totally different things.
No, they're kind of closely related.
What?
If you have a beat... Rhythm, right? Rhythm, right? Rhythm. Timing.
What? You're making me hypnotized.
Rhythm, right? Rhythm. Precision. Timing.
What?
Rhythm, right? Rhythm, right? Rhythm. Precision.
Where are we going with this? This is so boring.
Anyway. Well, I'm saying you got some stuff. Let's go. Let's talk about the Bridget Hour. It's the Bridget Hour. Well, first we'll talk about...
I didn't have... No, not really.
Tiger Claw's...
Planet of the Apes.
No, Tiger Claw's Little Bits.
Can you please minimize me so we both look like we're watching and doing the news here?
You're the worst producer. You know why? It's people like you bored than me. More than me. I'm gonna have to change.
I bore everyone.
I didn't say bore. I said more, but I said it wrong.
They don't like me more than you.
Oh, wow, they have a Harlem Globetrotter doing Ninja Warrior.
Absolutely not. SG, where is the show going today?
Do you have stuff to talk about?
Well,
you send me some emails.
He said that I do not have any rhythm. So you guys, SG knows darn well and good that I am a behind-the-scenes person.
Brother.
So we went to a wedding last week, which was fantastic. However, there were a couple things going on. And as I was actually telling my best friend about it today, The first thing is a Polynesian wedding, which is great because they had authentic musicians there playing all this wonderful music, and they had the dancers, both male and female, that changed like 10,000 times. And then there was the Polynesian dinner, wedding dinner. And of course, I think that part of the custom is they also they eat a lot of pork. And so Bridget was the only one in the whole place that was literally traumatized, and everybody else is rushing to take all kinds of cool pictures. Here comes my little porky pig.
Oink, oink.
In his full glory. Make matters worse, with an apple in his mouth.
Yum, yum.
Oh, my God. Like, I felt literally sick to my stomach. Of course, SG was like, ooh, cool. I'll eat Bridget's half. I don't care.
It was so good.
That's fine. And he ran and ran and ran to take as many pictures as he could of little Porky Pig with the apple in his mouth.
Get out.
Not good. SG, you're scaring the dog.
I don't care.
Don't worry about the cat. He's not going to get in trouble. So, and Tiger Claw says, and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is #1 at the box office with 73 mil,
right,
he
I'll
says.
make this bigger since you're reading it like a dummy face.
What? Oh, I can't read it. What you want?
What you want? What you want?
Oh, that's all you're giving me. Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
That's fine, SG. I can see fine. Okay. I guess everyone's well over Transformers already because that's about 3 weeks into it. Have you gotten any spoilers yet on it?
How can you spoil Transformers?
Oh, it's very predictable.
Not that. It's just stupid. Nobody wants to see it. Okay, it's like say, did you spoil Bad Boys? Did you name any Michael Bay movie and then put that in before it?
Explain.
You can't spoil a Michael Bay movie because it's not about it being spoilerific or it having an actual story that you could spoil and actually have a meaning. You know what I mean? It's like I said, Transformers. Like even the good movies, like The Island. I think The Island actually was the only one that you could spoil a little bit, but that happens about halfway through the movie.
That was Michael Bay.
Yeah. But other than that. I guess Armageddon, yeah, Bruce Willis dies at the end. That's it.
Spoilers.
Oh, God, it's a spoiler.
So,
Kaijudo God Game Back cartoon says, no surprise, nothing else came out against it. Transformers fell off, and it's not going to have any competition for like 2 weeks, so they hit the jackpot.
Who's coming out in 2 weeks, Kaijudo?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, now that I want to see.
That's going to be hot, son.
Absolutely, positively looking forward to seeing that.
I will watch that in 2D because Bridget cannot compute the 3D. She cannot process it in her brain. So I am made to suffer in the flatness of 2D.
You didn't like it.
Everyone, please give me your sympathy.
You said you didn't like 3D.
If it's garbage,
why are
3D,
you BSing?
I'm BSing because I'm SGing.
Look at this little puppy.
What is that noise?
The chair.
Are you hitting something?
No, I'm not even moving.
Yeah, you are. You're not moving, but it's making noise.
Just my fatness.
How does that work? And I may be in Canada, it works with night. Tycla also says it's got some competition next week. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is gonna go up against The Purge, Anarchy, Sex Tape, and I Wish I Was Here. Okay, The Purge, Anarchy. Don't know what that is. Sex Tape is a comedy, which is with a skinny Jason Segel, which looks weird. They'll probably show his penis again because he likes to show his penis on film. And I Wish I Was Here. I have no idea what that is. So that's not competition.
That sounds like Pink Floyd.
The week after that, on July 25th, Techlicious is a movie, man. Hercules and Lucy. Both films look interesting, however. Hercules, Lucy, That's Luke Benson. So Benson, whatever his name is.
Scary movies don't do good in summer. See, Kaijudo, I agree with that.
Kaijudo, tell her tell. Car Game Bad Cartoon.
I think he's telling the truth. Absolutely.
Can you shut up first?
I'm on his side.
Can you shut up so that everybody knows what he's saying, and just not just you and the people in chat?
What?
Maybe the people who are listening want to hear it too.
Okay. Go ahead.
This is how you do it. You just don't read like middle sentence and then give your opinion on. This is how you do it. Kaijudo, teller of tales, card game, bad cartoon says, no one saw the first Purge, and the other is a rom-com romantic comedy. Scary movies don't do good in summer, unless it's I Know What You Did Last Summer. Then maybe it would do good. I don't know. That's more of an October thing. No one's gonna watch that shit. See how I say the curse words are funny now. I like
There's nothing funny.
But yeah. Oh, by the way, I was gonna say this like 12,000 years ago, but
what?
While we're talking about Kaijudo, Telltale Car Game Bad Cartoon, he has a podcast called
R9Cast.
Go ahead, finish.
I was just, yeah.
Google it because it's Podbean or something. I don't know the extended link of magicness. So
we always ask him to put the link in. So please put the link in, Kaijudo.
He's not gonna do it.
If you don't mind.
He's not gonna do it. He's too modest of a man.
He is actually quite modest. I agree.
You do?
Yes.
You don't know him then.
Yes, I do.
Well, maybe he is. Well, wait a second. You've been corresponding with this
He's modest
fool?
And he's not afraid to go up against you.
Wait a second.
Ditto. Those are
you
both
been talking
pluses.
Kaijudo behind my back? What's
You're
that?
so funny. You make me laugh.
I'm serious, guru.
SG? I can't even handle one SG.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know. Ty Clutch says, "Wish I Was Here" is the Zach Braff movie that he did a Kickstarter. Zach Braff, is that the
Scrubs?
That's not the video game movie, is it? That's just called video game movie, isn't it?
That's the Scrubs actor, right?
That's what you doing, my ball.
Okay, apologize. That's very uncomfortable. I don't appreciate it.
You want to apologize to you?
Yes.
Can I show you my apology instead of saying it later after we're done with the show?
Yeah, you're gonna be sleeping on the couch with the dog and the rest of the cats.
Okay. I'm sorry, baby.
Go ahead, SG. Go ahead.
Tekla says, that's the movie that caused a lot of controversy surrounding the funding of that film because some people think that Zach Braff could have funded the movie on his own rather than asking people to fund it for him. Billy K says, making movies is expensive even for Zach Braff. Yes, it is, Tiger Claw. I don't think you understand. Yeah, we know he's the actor from Scrubs.
Yeah, that's what I was just... And he does a lot of directing now, right?
I don't know about that. Maybe producing.
I thought... Or something.
Anyway, yeah, making movies is expensive. If you're going to hire a crew that is union, you're going to spend a lot of money. Period. And I'm not union.
What happens, like, if you go into another country, are you still part of a union or no rules apply at that point?
I don't know how international stuff goes. Usually, I would assume that when you go into another country, you hire the local crews from that country.
Well, like my man, Jackie Chan, that's why he films a lot of stuff in China because of insurance reasons and all this stuff. No, but because of safety issues and certain things that he's not allowed to do here. His whole
crew has been blacklisted.
I thought
they can't get insurance.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. The same exact thing in the same way as you, SG.
And he's from China.
Kazan says, when is his new movie coming out anyways?
Who, Kaijudo? I don't know.
Kazan.
No, who was movie? Zach Braff?
Yeah, Zach Braff. Is it Brave?
Whatever. Kaiju Cartoon says, Kickstarter isn't just about getting money. It's a way to promote your movie, TV show, game, book, whatever, because studios aren't going to fund it. Well, it's also a barometer to see the interest level in whatever project you're putting out. So if you say, oh, I'm a Kickstarter, and like the first day you get $100 billion, guess what? People want it. There's demand. Then you make it. You kind of have it's not a sure bet, but you have some sort of interest in it, and has a better possibility of making money than a studio or some rich guy, venture capitalist, is giving you a whole bunch of money and saying, I hope it makes money. This way you can actually see, oh, wow, all these people want to see it. Let's do it. Bam. Boom. It's actually not a bad thing, but, when people abandon their projects and keep the money and run away, stuff like that happens. But, I think Kickstarter overall is a good thing. Some people are like, oh, Kickstarter sucks, blah, blah, blah. But
so again, if you don't meet your goal, you don't get any of the money. Kind of like when All Games did a Kickstarter.
Please don't bring up those sore subjects.
Well, hypothetically, I'm saying.
Yes.
And so isn't Theory getting a new Kickstarter going?
He's not getting. He's putting up a Kickstarter.
I know. So we have
Fire with fire.
So when is that going to be happening?
Soon, this week sometime, I think, if it's not up already. Yeah, and it's looking pretty good now. I actually have to do a lot of music for that I haven't, because if you guys didn't know, I am the music man on that game. My second game, I guess this is the second game I've done music for. Yeah, so like the music in the video that's on the actual Kickstarter, I did that.
Really? So that means you have rhythm. No? You don't have to have rhythm, I guess, to make music, because a lot of musicians don't. Well, I mean, playing-wise, yes. Dancing-wise, no. Okay, whatever. Let's scratch that. Oh, so they're talking about where can they purchase a USB drive. And so since Kaijudo likes GameStop, I'm gonna go in. There's a little link that I had because I get emails from GameStop, and let me go into my inbox. Oh, so SG, I sent it to your email.
Hold on, Kaiju says most of that Kickstarter stuff are stuff that would have never seen if not for Kickstarter or Indiegogo. That the real benefit of it. That's true too.
Yeah, so it gets you noticed.
It's a lot of different things that didn't exist before Kickstarter or Indiegogo or all the other ones. Patreon is a little different. It's not the same thing. It's just like, hey, we're doing stuff, give us money, and it's like a quarter a week or something. It's super cheap. So, that's a whole different thing. It's still crowdfunding or crowd donating or crowd whatever you want to call it, but you're not actually funding a certain project. You're just kind of funding a ongoing type of thing, which is all right. Nothing wrong with that. Anyone got deals on 16 gigabyte USB sticks? Go to Tiger Direct. They always have cheap ones.
Tiger Claw is being very sweet.
What he saying?
Someday SG's going to do a Kickstarter on a movie that he wants to make, and then the movie.
I think he just wants to be in the movie. We'll win some rewards.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
I'm going to make a movie about a tamale kingpin in Coral City. Let's change the actual city. And he starts off as a young little lad. We'll get an actor, of course. We're not going to make you young, Tiger Claw.
What?
Actually, you're not going to be in it. We're going to have, Donnie Wahlberg or somebody in. He's not Cuban, but who cares? Al Pacino wasn't Cuban either. Anyway,
Al Pacino definitely made me believe he was Cuban.
I'm reloaded, okay? Carlito and whatchamacallit? Scarface. Anyway,
was his character Cuban in Scarface?
Yes. Hello. Okay, Judo says I'm opening a new website called Kickstand. It's so anyone who wants to start a fruit stand and other kind of street stand. Don't forget Indiegogo. Yeah, Kickstand. That's not a bad.
That's really not a bad idea, Kaijudo.
No, it is a bad idea because it's not gonna work. But
what do you mean it's not gonna? How do you know?
Why would you a website for anyone who wants to start a fruit stand or any other kind of street stand? But
they need money.
First of all, he's in New York, so I know
it's a little cold.
The malls
there.
Are different.
The malls?
Well, those stands that you talk of don't exist on the streets down here. It's all malls, unless you go to Miami for Calle Ocho, but that's different. Or you go to the Carnival circuit. But in New York, yeah, that might work. But I don't know how much it is to buy. I mean, to buy a
So, SG, while we're talking about buying stuff, go to the email I sent you. It's GameStop Power Up. And so, you guys, this is a quick little way to make a little... You can trade in things through July 14th. And so, I'm just putting you guys in the know. That is what I am doing to help you that want to get credit.
Which one is
towards video games. This selling
your smartphone.
Yes. So this is what GameStop's doing right now, and they're doing it through July 14th, you guys. So they're offering to buy your smartphones, your tablets, and I think SG they're even offering to buy them if they're not working. I think. I read that today.
Yeah, but you know that you have to like format your phone like 12,000 times so you make sure that your data is gone, because if you just do it once, it can still be recovered.
How does that happen?
Dude, just talk to Rick. He knows stuff. He's a smart man. Anyway.
Really?
Yeah, he put a post on postings and stuff. You got to follow your boy, man.
I do, but I don't have enough time in a day to read everything.
But I don't have enough time to read.
I'm not important at all. Oh, God, no, I'm not.
I can't read that garbage stuff.
That's not garbage. That's wonderful news.
Scarface, that dude was Dominican. Wait, what? Scarface was Dominican? Scarface was Cuban. I'm gonna change the world. And Scarface. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I thought Scarface was Cuban. My bad. Don't matter. See, I'm not picky. Although Kaijiro has been accused of telling tales. That's why he has the name, Teller of Tales. Anyway, so you can trade in your crap at GameStop.
Yes,
that's nothing new. They've been taking tablets for a long time.
But scroll a little bit down. So, like, for example, if you have a 32 gig iPhone, wait, you get 200. You
just told me to scroll down.
Okay, up. Well, let's start from the beginning. Yeah, so you guys, if you're tired of your 32 gig iPhone 5, you can get 266 buckaroonies in credit. If you have a Galaxy S4, GameStop will give you $162 in credit.
You hear that in credit part, right?
Yeah, that means you can buy stuff in the store.
A little star next to it. Let's see what that star means.
If it is broke, don't what?
Quiet. Smartphone, tablet, trade in value. $351 in
Max.
Store credit applies to iPad Air 16 gigabyte Wi-Fi model. $357 in store credit applies to iPhone 5S 16 gigabyte AT&T model. Oh, it has to be AT&T. 117 in store credit applies to iPod Touch Gen 5 32 gigabyte model. That's not a lot for a freaking Gen 5 30. All values include 30% extra in-store credit. Trades must be in full working condition to receive full value. Defective items may be eligible for trade at a lesser value. All trades are subject to manager approval. GameStop reserves the right to cease taking trades of device without notice. By trading your device, you release GameStop from any claim relating to the product, including but not limited to loss of the device or its contents, and any music, pictures, or other data stored on it. You also release GameStop from any claim of loss or unauthorized access, use, or disclosure of any personal or private data or information stored on the device. All trades are final. See store, blah, blah, blah. Offer ends 14.
So they could probably run into a problem, though, if somebody is stealing, like, people's, if they're stealing people's computers. How do they do that? Are they able to know it's stolen? Or do they ask for ID, I wonder? I am wondering.
So let's go steal some phones and tablets and get some credit, and I can buy a Port Station 4. I don't want to buy a Port Station 4. Got no games.
You've been saying you've wanted a Port Station 4 since day one.
I am trying to lie to myself to convince myself that it is worthy of a purchase. If I believe it to be true, then it is the truth. Right?
Well, you have been talking smack quite a while now about wanting a PS4. Yes, you have.
Come here.
Oh, gosh. Anyways, so if you guys want to get some credit and you have some tablets and phones hanging around, bring them to GameStop.
Don't do
have
that.
them have a look at it.
No.
What?
Sell it on eBay, get more money. Period.
But what if they want the instant gratification of just getting rid of the item? They don't want to take a photo of it.
What if they want more money? They don't want to take a photo of it. Come on now. How many cameras do we have in this house alone?
I don't know. You would know better than I, SG.
Too many to count. So if there are enough phones with cameras and laptop with cameras, you can take a picture. Got all these cameras over here. Hey, look. Here's another camera right here. Bloop. Wow, look at all these cameras we have.
Where? Hey! SD. And
you need to get used to the beauty shot there.
I don't like it.
Why not?
I just don't like it.
Why not? There has to be a reason. Tell me why.
I'm not a limelight person.
That's not, no. There has to be specific reasons in the photo image why I don't like it.
I'm telling the truth. I don't like to be in any kind of spotlight. I don't like to draw attention to myself. I'm being honest, SG. SG, take it off. Oh my God. He's patting his belly, of which no one can see. Absolutely insane. Nice. Okay. Whoa.
Tend to your dog. Oh boy. It's limping. I think that Bridget broke the dog. You heard it live on R9Cast. Dog murderer. Dog hurter. Bridget. That's her new name. Bridget beat the dog. That's what the beat stands for. It's not true. I saw her like walk away. She was like, I think she hit her mouth, so she was like, no, why, you know, busted jaw. Hope her teeth are all right, so she can eat her nuggets. Anyway, since Bridget is gone, I guess I can talk about the stuff I want to talk about, other than the stupid stuff she be talking about all kind of stupid stuff, right? GameStop. Why would she say the evil cheat? Why would she do that on this show? How dare her? Kaiju Telltale Card Game Bad Cartoon, in reference to the Scarface thing, says, I don't know, I never saw that movie, LOL. How is she? You put a bandage on her face? She alright?
I think her leg is sprained, maybe.
Your face is sprained.
How do you control a little dog from jumping off your lap?
Why don't you work out? That way you have muscles in order to hold the dog.
They're so fast, they like squirm away. And plus, not to mention, I already had one trauma at work this week that was like way too much for me to handle.
There it goes.
Whew. Okay. Yeah. So this lady had her little, what do you call them, dogs? They're smaller than a Chihuahua.
Yorkie.
A Yorkie. Had a Yorkie. And the girls were calling me over to come and see the Yorkie. Come see the Yorkie, Bridget. Okay. Yorkie falls off the counter. Like a thud. Like not even backwards. Just thud. Did a thud. And you heard a thud. The little thing is sticking its tongue out. It's like...
Do the face.
It's in a... No! It's in a trauma. It's traumatized. We thought it died. We still don't know. It might have... Client ran out of the store bringing it to the emergency. I mean, this was my week was like this. The whole week was like this, SG. It was horrible.
It was horrible.
I mean, the little dog had its tongue sticking out. It was awful.
No, it was fault. Anyway. That was the owner's fault. What's up, Heck? Heck's and Chatty joined us.
Hi, Heck. We're losing momentum here today.
No, we're not losing momentum. I'm waiting for you to run out of gas so I can talk about video games and stuff. Because you don't actually talk about stuff. You'd be like, come trade in your iPad at GameStop. Like, boo.
Well, I just want people to know that if they're tired of their media devices,
sell them on eBay.
They can go to GameStop.
Don't that.
I did have. So look up the stop motion Super Mario Brothers Takes the Cake. I had other things. It's a cute little article.
Face is a cute little article. Ah, see how that guy.
Can you just make us one SG and stop doing this to me?
Stop doing it.
Don't I have production
say
so?
Nope. Got nothing. You got nada en cupitre. Where's the link? Read full story. I guess that's the link. Because look, now there's an extra thing open, which is all right. Is it a... Listen, okay? You listening?
This is good.
Are you listening?
What?
If it's a YouTube link, I told you this before. If it's a YouTube link, give me the YouTube
I got it
link.
off Tweeties.
You need to click through to get to the actual video.
What do you mean click through to get to the actual video?
Click through each link to find where the source video is, so I don't have to click through during the show and my computer's struggling, because every time I open a window in Chrome, it's a new Chrome application, basically. That's how Chrome works. You dummy face.
Super Bakery Brothers is very cute. Gamer Boy Media.
Dear Mario.
Whatever. Let me see that.
It's already got 45,978 views.
I don't care.
I'm sure others have already seen this one.
How many views you got? Wait, I did it wrong. Did that wrong. I don't care.
Why?
I really don't care. Oh, that's a good song. I should do that one. I don't care about your hair. You want to play it now?
Go ahead, SG.
Boom!
Please come to the castle. I've baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
This is dumb.
Of course it's dumb because I picked it.
Of course. This is dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb.
It's a stop motion cake. What's dumb about it? Love that music.
It reminds me of Rezo Gun.
That was cute, SG. Oh, look. This shows how they made it. Pastry decorator and baker. Does anyone eat this cake? That was cute, SG. By Gamer Boy Media. Okay, go ahead, SG. Pimp it. What do you got to talk about?
Pimp what? What you talking about?
You don't know. You said you actually had a whole bunch of stuff you were going to talk about.
I do. I do anything. I do anything. I do.
Oh, Kaijudo has something he wants us to watch, and we owe it to him.
You see the, wait a second. Like this one? Wait. I don't know what that is. Hold on. No. What if Mario hit? Oh, boy. Oh, I saw this. This is hilarious. This is way... Sorry, I put the wrong one. This is way funnier than that not good one that you just showed us.
So I'm more nerdy than you are then, I guess. Because that was
not.
nerdy.
No, it was...
Yeah.
It was dirty nerdy. Nerdy, flirty, skirty, schmurdy. Ready? Are you ready for something better than what you just showed us? Bam.
Oh my gosh.
It's the bed. It's getting worse.
Mario, what happened?
Luigi, I hit the block. I hit it with my head.
Why did you hit at the block?
I thought there'd be a single gold coin. Some of them have a coins.
Really?
No! Luigi, no! Luigi! I heard the snap!
Oh, just like I heard the snap of this little dog that hit the floor yesterday.
I heard the snap.
Oh. Mario is adorable, and he is feeling the same way I'm feeling today in this video. Yes, he is.
Whatever. Don't worry, they have more Yorkies.
SG, don't even joke. Like, our little Bella just fell. Now she might need a vet when we're off the air.
She better not. I'll make all this money to spend on these damn animals.
Don't blame it on me. She jumped off.
It is your fault. You are the parent. You're supposed to hold the children. You
can't. And now she thudded.
What if you had a human baby and it fell? They would take the child away from you. Us. Assuming it was mine. Yeah, they would take it away. Be like, oh, your kid has a broken face.
Okay, hello.
Out of my lap.
She jumped off the washing machine one time. You were washing her.
Yeah, and she was fine.
Much higher off. But why does everything around me fall like a thud? She just thudded on the floor.
Because you trying to hold her back instead of letting her jump off and land properly. That's like if you jump and somebody trips you in the air. You're going to land on your face. That's what you did. That's why she landed on her face.
She landed on her legs.
Face. I saw her when she hit. She was like, because she hit her.
What?
You better check her teeth later. Anyway.
Oh my God.
So let's talk about video games, shall we?
Yes, good idea.
It is a good idea.
So I downloaded.
Oh boy.
Which everyone else is already playing. I have to have a passcode now on my phone because, I have all these personal ideas in my head that I don't want anyone to read.
Faces a person.
Yeah. Of course, no one's interested in the stuff I'm interested in.
Nope.
Except for... I'll show you something. I'll show you something everyone's interested in.
Oh, hold up. Hold up.
This.
Hold up. Jeez. Will you wait? Man, who's that handsome devil?
Oh my God! Oh, it's. Look at this, you guys. Who is that?
Ooh, that's a sexy little boy.
That's little SG right there, little mini SG.
I had my I doubted face on, like, hey, I'm smiling, kinda, hey.
Oh my gosh, SG in the house.
Broke the focus on that one.
Oh my gosh, how did I break the focus?
I was like.
Anyway, what the heck was I doing now? I totally whatever. I can't remember. So go ahead, talk video games.
Oh, I can talk video games now?
Yeah.
Thanks. So throughout the week, watch videos, listen to stuff. Some of the stuff is old stuff, like for instance, Cliffy B's back with the Key Boss Studios and stuff like that. His game's supposed to be codenamed Blue Streak, whatever. I guess that's important because Cliffy B was very instrumental.
Don't drop that phone.
And shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
I just did. What you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna flick you on your big old nose.
Mm-hmm. People who have big noses have big egos. See how your brain works? You see?
You don't have an ego.
I give you a few seconds to contemplate the possibility of what I'm gonna say next, and you go down dirty rabbit hole. Dirty rabbit hole. Why are you looking at my sexy legs?
I said fuzzy.
Why are you looking at my sexy legs? Hey, fuzzy is an adjective, so it's sexy. Sexy fuzzy. It's fuzzy fuzz. Fexy. Suzzy. Anyway, so yeah, Cliffy B is back with some guy, and they're making a game. And like I was saying, Cliffy B is important because last gen he is the one who made the Xbox 360 what it is, because he was like, yo, you better put 512 in that, you know what I'm saying, because that's what it needs for Gears of War. That's all I'm saying. And they did it. I think it cost them $1 billion extra, and then it worked because Gears of War was dope.
Okay, Judo found someone that you look like. He's a lot cuter than USG. That's
he has a bigger cranium and his hairline's jacked up. They could have photoshopped a nice hairline on it. Come on, man. You're gonna take a.
How do they work so fast, our chat peeps and friends? 10, you guys are amazing.
Hook up his tape. We don't want the BDBs all up in there. All right. Anyway, so yeah, Cliffy B. So man. So I lovingly call the PlayStation 4 the Port Station 4.
Because you are so desperate to get one, you guys. You don't even know he's working extra.
Will you shout up so I can finish? And the reason why I call it the Port Station 4 is because there are a lot of ports on the Port Station 4. There aren't very many original first-party AAA games. Let's just say that. So, in the news of the Port Station 4, guess what? There's more ports on the horizon. There's more ports coming out, darling. Beyond Two Souls is having a director's cut for the Port Station 4. What's up with that?
Has anyone other than you named it
No.
Port Station?
And I'm going to make a video, and I'm got a theme song, and guess what? It's going to catch on and stuff. And I'm going to be famous.
Good, then you be in the limelight.
No, I don't care about being in the limelight. I'll be in the limelight. You can show my baby pictures all day long. I don't care. I was like 9 years old, I think, or 8 or 9 or something.
I used to be so cute when I was little.
Yeah, you used to be, yeah. What the hell?
But I didn't have very good pictures in my middle school years. Holy smokes, they were bad.
Anyway, about you.
Just saying, it is. You're right.
Yogizilla's in chat. If you want to see more Yogizilla, Thursdays they have the Horseplay replay and Horseplay live.
And his show is doing well.
Wow. That was a baby lightning strike there. Anyone else? This is what Yogi says. Anyone else feel that the World Cup should be a drinking competition or at least a stacking contest? I think that is more.
Are we done? Are we done with the
Germany
game?
Won.
Germany won. That's not surprising.
Telltale Card Game Back Cartoon says he's going to trade in his Xbox One for a PS4. Never. I enjoy.
Well, Kaijudo, let me tell you something. Behind the scenes, my dear, he is absolutely, positively. Can I get a PS4? Can I get a PS4?
Well, first off,
can I get a PS? Yes, you do.
Off,
I'll do whatever I please. I don't need you to tell me when to buy a PS4. I am the man of this house, and I buy a PS. Okay.
I'm sorry, continue on.
No.
What are you saying? Your attitude? I got mad.
I will buy a PS4 if I feel
Stop
like
looking at yourself.
I
Look
can't.
at the
I'm having a
camera.
meltdown. Oh, I figured out how this works. How you guys is flicking my hand
with my penis. Give me.
Help.
It's not an ear mouse. Give me that. Such a nut.
Put it back. Ow, he hurt me. He injured me. I'm saying it right here on the air.
She's lying.
SG injured me. My hand is all red.
It's all white. You saw how white it was? It's so red.
SG.
Your face is redder than the friggin'.
SG.
Your whole body is red because you're embarrassed because.
Stop. Oh my God. Chaos in the studio.
See, don't do that because my computer is like running on fumes.
SG, come on.
Anyway.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, right, so Port Station continues to bring the proudness of its name to actuality and fruition by bringing more ports. That's what the Port Station fanboys want. We want more ports. More ports, more ports. And what better game to bring to the next to this new generation, to this powerful generation, than a port of Beyond Two Souls director's cut. I don't know what the maybe the director's cut will have Ellen Page naked shower scene.
Holy smokies! Maybe.
No, they already have that actually done. It's not hard to do. All they have to do is move the camera around. Anyway, here's another thing. PS Now, which is their streaming, it's going to be included in Sony TVs or whatever, all your Sony devices service, which is a good idea. But it does not help the Port Station 4 at all. at all, because all of the games that they're putting up on PS Now are PS3 games, and they're porting all of PS3 games to the PS4. So why would a person who has a PS4, PlayStation 4, subscribe or rent games from PS Now? Why would you do that? If you have a PS4, PS Now is not for you. PS Now is for the people who have a Sony TV and do not have a PS4. Basically. Leona left. Oh, I'm sorry, Leona. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of cannibalizing themselves in a certain way, because it's like, it's not like OnLive. OnLive was like, we're gonna take the best PC version and you can play it on piece of crap computer and stuff. And that's not what they're doing to PS Now. They're just taking their old games, PS3 games, which can run on PS3s and probably could run on computers as well, because PS3 is not as powerful as computers. You know, and that's the thing. And Kaiju Card Game Back Cartoon says, until Microsoft gets off the Master Chief train, you have no real argument. I do have a real argument, because they're taking all 4 games from more than 10 years ago, putting it all together in the ultimate. It's just like it is the best video game value as far as a retail disc since the Orange Box. And the Orange Box was a good deal, and mad people bought it because it was a good deal. Why do you think all these people buy games on Steam? Because it's a good deal. Oh, look at all these games I get for $10. I get 29 million games, or this game was only 59 cents. Why? It's a good deal. People like good deals. Blah blah blah. You know, that's like when the arguments, oh, PlayStation 4 is cheaper than Xbox One. I'm gonna get that because that's the better deal. You know, so that's the thing. So The Last of Us, was it remastered edition? That's gonna be $49. I think it's $49. I think it's $50, which is yeah.
Is that good?
No. Kaiju says, I buy games for fun factor, not the deal. Yeah, but Kaiju, Master Chief Collection is booked. It is a good deal, and it's the mad for 4 games of fun, 100 multiplayer maps, 5 different I think there's 5 different multiplayer engines, and then I think there's 5 game engines or 4, I can't remember. There's a lot of stuff in that game. So yeah, the Master Chief Collection is a very bad example for you to come. There is no argument when you put that, because that is a good deal with 4 good games. You can't go wrong. Especially if you're a Halo fan. If you love Halo, you're a Halo fan, and that's why you buy Xbox stuff. Boom, you gotta get it. It's like, I'm gonna get it because it's like I get to play all these games in new HD stuff, and I want to see I want to revisit. I want to actually play the Halo 1 PC maps, because I never got to play those because I didn't have a PC playing Halo 1.
So Kaijudo says he is done with Microsoft.
Read the whole thing.
So I wouldn't buy that Master Chief game. I could care less. I'm done with Microsoft. So
the reason why he's not gonna buy it is because he's not gonna buy Xbox One. For all of us who have already bought Xbox Ones, I would say about 5 million by now, we're probably gonna buy the Master Chief Collection, and the Master Chief Collection will actually boost sales. They'll probably have a bundle. Who knows? And it's always been proven that Halo sells units. So it's not like this is Infamous that barely sells like close to 2. You know, this Halo Master Chief Collection, I'd say it might sell 5 million. You know, maybe more. I don't know.
I was actually thinking more, and
I'm being conservative because I'm thinking like, you know, a lot of people, you know, have moved on, you know, they're doing the Call of Duty stuff, but I say 5 million because, you know, that when the game comes out, the Xbox One will have 5 million units sold, guaranteed. So that's why I'll just say 5 million. You know, I'll say everybody who has an Xbox One probably likes Halo because of the low numbers. Like PlayStation 4 is at about 8 million right now. So what game on PlayStation 4 would every PlayStation owner buy? And I would say Gran Turismo, because that's probably one of the best-selling games on PlayStation. That's not coming out for, I'd say 2 years at least. You know how long they take to make a freaking Gran Turismo game. It takes 1,000 years to make it. It took them like 7 years to make the last one. Come on now.
I know I asked this question before
to make a racing game,
but
Forza has like 10 games out in the time.
Also, game-wise, would you say hypothetically, and I think you said yes, that most people that play sports games like NFL games, football games, they're more of a PS4 player, right, than an Xbox?
They're more of a PS4 player?
They're going to buy more of... Oh, my God, I'm tongue-tied and embarrassed. So they're going to be more of a PS4, aren't they, than they are going to be an Xbox One?
PS4 players traditionally are single-player... Japanese flavored games, because if you look at the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, it's a Japanese machine first and foremost, and a lot of the kind of unique and interesting games came from Japan. Only into, I think, last generation jumped off where the American or Western RPGs jumped off and kind of surpassed the JRPG model. And American games, whether it's American football, but I don't count that because NFL, they have a contract with EA, but that doesn't matter actually. But soccer,
yeah, I thought
European
they had a
football,
contract.
World football is more popular than actual Madden, so that doesn't count when you're looking at the whole world. So no. And NHL is more popular. Is a very popular game as well. So not necessarily. That's not no.
Like your buddy, your best friend Al, he plays on Xbox. He does, doesn't he?
Xbox One.
Yeah.
He got the Xbox 360. He got the Xbox One. We got Xboxes. And we do the Skype thing and it'd be moving around and stuff like zoop.
You do the Skype thing?
He calls Skype sometimes just to like, yo. He's messing around. He's like, yo, I'm on the treadmill. I'm like, yeah, dust that thing off. That.
Oh
anyway,
my God.
Kaiju Chowtail, Goggin Back Cartoon says, the point is that Microsoft hasn't gained any new customers. Only hardcore fanboys are buying it. Right, and that's the same thing with PortStation. PortStation is not selling to the soccer moms like last gen with the Wii. They're not selling to old people in old people homes like the Wii last year. And that's what PortStation and Xbox One need to capture next. They haven't done it yet, but that's the next move. They have to capture
the whole market, not just a chunk of the market.
As much as the market as
they have to appeal to all audiences.
Anyway, the thing about
SG, I can hear your beard in my ear. Oh my gosh! Stop, SG. My teeth.
The thing about actually wasn't my beard; it was the back of my head. See? Anyway, the thing is, here's the thing, and this goes to your point about the new customers or the people who are waiting. The people who are waiting, who will buy Xbox One because of Halo. There are people out there who are going to wait because they're like, why should I buy? I'm like those people except for the PlayStation 4. I'm waiting to buy PlayStation 4 when they actually have a game that I want to buy, and the game that I think that will make me buy a PlayStation 4 or the game that I would want to buy for the PlayStation 4 is going to be Uncharted 4. Now, by the time Uncharted 4 comes out for the PlayStation 4...
How long of a wait do we have going on here?
I'd say 2 years from now.
Oh, okay.
2016, the earliest. If by then, the price will either be lower. If the price isn't lower, it'll be bundled with the game or a game or something. There would be deals. So I'm going to wait. And that's what a lot of people are doing this generation. Oh, they're waiting because of that, and because there aren't a lot of games out right now, so there isn't really a reason to go out and buy things. And that's where the Master Chief Collection comes in. That's where Sunset Overdrive comes in. That's where Forza Horizon 2 comes in. A lot of first-party AAA flavored games for the Xbox One are coming out this year. How many first-party AAA games that aren't remakes or remastered or whatever director's cut?
Goes for That goes for PS and Xbox One.
Shut up! You do not. Why are you gonna interrupt me in the middle of? I was in the last part of the sentence of my point.
Because I had a question in the middle of the point.
Now she's muted. She can't talk. Now I gotta go back. So. So the point is, there are no first-party AAA games for the PlayStation 4 coming out this year. Original, not remakes, not remastered, not director's cut. Zero. There are none. None. Zero. A whole year and nothing. What was it? Infamous and MLB. That was it, right? That was 2 games, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. So that's why, like, why would I buy a PlayStation 4? They really, I mean, I don't want to. If I want to play indie games, I got mad PCs. I can play those already. I don't need a PlayStation 4 to play those. People are buying games on tablets, PCs, 3DS. It's all about the portable gameplay now. No one wants to be tied to a console. That's
interesting.
It's kind of true. It definitely affects
tapped into the market.
Yes, but. I think the PC. I think PCs are bigger than the consoles right now because of a few titles. League of Legends, WoW is still popular, and they'll always be that way because PC is just a different beast. And the problem with what Sony's doing with the PlayStation 4 is that they're trying to get some of that PC flavor and put it on the PlayStation 4, but the PS4 is not a PC. It kind of is, but it's not because of it's more about the actual business model and not what the machine is and what it actually it is kind of what it does, because it's not set up to have like dedicated servers by whoever. It's not as open as a PC. You can freaking make a game, put it on Steam, yeah, it's easier now to make a game on these consoles now, but it's not the same. It's not the same as PC, and that's why like Theory, our director and coder and master of masters with Fire is not coming out on the Xbox 360 or the Xbox One because it's more difficult to come out on those, and it's easier because he's using Game Maker for it, and it's just you can't do it. So, but it is coming out on the PlayStation 4 and the Vita, I believe. We're trying to do that. So I don't know how that happens or whatever. But I think it has to do with DirectX. So I don't know. I asked him about it. He said it's more difficult to come out with on the Microsoft stuff. So
you're a very fidgety husband.
Shut up. Kaijiro Tata Kagging Back Cartoon also says most people have laptops and most PC gamers nowadays can run on low end. PC games can run on low end PC machines. Sony knew consoles were done. That's why they've tried Vita. Microsoft is screwed. No, you're exactly wrong.
Kaijiro has an interesting perspective on things.
Opposite of the wrongness.
So, like, what part of the market, like, do the little games have that are like on Facebook?
Nobody knows. Stop.
That's a dumb question.
No, it's not a dumb question. Nobody knows because Facebook controls the numbers, and they're not telling people. Just like Sony doesn't release their numbers if they're not advantageous for themselves. But Microsoft does the same too. But Microsoft's a little more open. They say this is what we saw, blah blah blah. They tried to twist the numbers. Everybody's on spin mode right now. But in terms of the Vita is going down the hole of garbage time. The Vita was ill-conceived, and I'm gonna tell you why. Not because of the power of the actual machine. It's the design of the machine. It's missing. If they made it as an analog to the PS4 controller, the DualShock 4, if it was exactly like the PS4 as far as controls and number of buttons and layout, it would be perfect. The Vita would be perfect, but it's got gimpy little nubs that are like almost as bad or probably as worse as the 3DS's and the gamepad on the Nintendo Wii U. It's got a stupid back pad touch thing that you keep touching because when you put your, especially if you have huge hands like Derek Cage, he's 6'7", right? His hands, just one hand, he can probably put the whole thing in. So he's gonna touch the back. And they have a thing where you can go and turn it off because it's stupid. They know it's stupid. Just like the touchpad on.
Okay, run that by me again.
Stop. Just like the touchpad on the DualShock 4 is stupid. Who uses that? For what? Nothing. It's dumb. Gimmick. They tried. They're a hardware company, but they fail more on hardware than they should because they are a hardware company. They should be making the best hardware ever. They should be on the same level as Apple, but they're not. They want to be, but they're not. And I look at those things, and people don't say anything about that. They don't say how crappy the DualShock 3 was. The DualShock 3 was the crappiest controller. It was probably worse than the DualShock 2 because it was too light. They took out the rumble and told us a story, fairy tale about, next gen, no, rumble isn't next gen, that's last gen. Bullshit. Then they got the rights back for rumble and put it back in the, this is what I'm saying. This is the company that you're licking testicles of now because you think that they're the best or whatever. But don't forget what they have done last generation. Don't forget what they didn't do last generation. And don't expect them to do something that you think they'll do because they're in the lead right now. The fact that they're in the lead right now will give them cause or the reasoning to not work as hard. When's the last time you've seen a Port Station 4 commercial? When's the next AAA
Who
first
do we
party
see
game?
at the movie theater usually?
Xbox usually. When's the next AAA game first party coming out for Port Station exclusive? When?
Well, now, not to be devil advocate, but Xbox was really slow to the punch too with games. I still, being the novice that I am amazed that everybody bought consoles on both ends with hardly any games. I've said this before, but I'm saying it again for like the third time.
Kaiju Telltale Kage back on this.
As you just disregard.
Microsoft isn't open, they spin the truth. That's what I said before. You weren't listening, man.
No, I was asking what. Who was I asking about? Facebook, and then it led to that.
He also says, when my 360 Red ringed, they never fixed it. They sent me a refurb and told me they wanted to rush the console out to me because they knew I was a gamer and wanted to play right away. No, I wanted my shit fixed. Could have waited. Well, see, the thing about that, Kaiju, I did the same thing. You need to write on the console, basically, hey, I want this one back. If you deface it or something, they will send the same one back. It'll take longer because they actually have to fix it, but
they sent you a different one, SG. They didn't send you the same one.
I know.
Oh.
Kajudo Telltale Cooking Back Cartoon says, I tracked my order and it went to Microsoft around 9 p.m. and the refurb was sent out me 9:15, 15 minutes. They never looked at my system. They probably just threw it in the trash and sent the refurb. No, they threw it in the refurb pile and sent it. But there have been hardware failures on the Port Station 4 if you guys don't know, but every new console has their errors. And then I think that the Port Station 4 might have more failures moving forward. Hold on, I'm in the middle of a sentence and you're cutting in.
Well, if I'm cutting in, it's pertinent to what you're talking about. Do you Canadians
have any manners? I know you're fucking lumberjacks and stuff, but geez.
My client at work, she got the Xbox One for her son, and it was unfortunately one of the ones that had not been properly inspected. She got that 1%. It was a nightmare. I'm just saying. Just telling the story.
Done?
I'm done.
So talking back to indie games. Shuhei Yoshida, the Sony man with the master plan, says he doesn't understand why gamers want AAA games. He doesn't understand why some gamers want AAA games and don't, I guess think about the indies and stuff like that. And the only reason why he's saying he doesn't understand why gamers only want AAA games is because Sony has no AAA games. All they have is indies. And so he's trying to act like, What's wrong with indie games? Why don't you? Because you ain't got no AAA game. That's why they're saying that, because you're not serving your public. You're not feeding them the good stuff. You're giving them freaking whatchamacallit.
So are you saying that games that are not AAA will never ever be as good?
No, they're different type of games.
Yeah, so
different type of experience. Indie games are shorter experiences usually, depending on the game. And they're smaller budget, always.
But aren't they more creative in a sense? They
have to be creative because they don't have
the
billions of dollars to throw brute force, if you will, the manpower to make a game super animated, pretty, and no glitches in animation and stuff like that. If you're working with a regular 3D engine, and they're tricks.
And it's funny, like in all forms of art, I'm kind of the strange one where, like, I appreciate the imperfect parts of things, and I think that it's kind of cool to, I don't know, I wish I had the skill to make an indie game, which I don't, but if I did.
So let's talk about Destiny a little bit for a second. Destiny, multi-platform game by Activision, Bungie, published by Activision. Port Station 4 fanboys are all, oh my god, it's the best game ever, because they're, I guess Sony is positioning it as a Port Station 4 game when it's really not. They're getting exclusive content. It is timed exclusive, not really exclusive. It's just timed exclusive, which matters, I guess, depending on the content, right? So if it was important content, if it was really meaningful content, let me put it this way. The meaningful content is in the game. What they're leaving out, this exclusive, timed exclusive stuff, it's extra. It really is, because imagine a game, right? I don't know, like Zelda, right? Whatever Zelda you want. And you say, oh, here's Zelda. That's a bad example because it's a Nintendo property. But say if Zelda was multi-platform, and you say, oh, the Microsoft version gets this, and the Sony version gets that, and then the Nintendo version gets the whole game, basically. It's not right. And that no company would do that. That would be killing your friend. That would be killing your game. No matter, whatever the deal is, it doesn't matter. The people, Bungie, they're making this game. Activision is making this game. They're not making this game to be like, oh, we just want to make it so Sony benefits, or we want to make Sony have all the money. That's not. They want to make all the money. So if they do something that hurts their chances of making the most money wherever it's going, guess what? They're not going to do that again. No matter how much money these people, the company throws at them. That being said, Gearbox, well, first I wanted to say about Destiny that I was listening to the Giant Bomb cast. I don't remember which.
Do you listen to them every day or once a week?
Every time they have a new show.
And
Brad Shoemaker, one of the guys on the show, said he was playing the Destiny beta. I think it was a beta, right? And he has said that the voice chat and the party chat or whatever, I think it's separate, or I think Bungie did their own voice chat client within the game, separate from Sony's voice chat. And he said it was crappy. He said it wasn't as good as I don't know what he was comparing it to. I guess what he's used to on other, whether it's PC or whatever. So I was like, that's interesting. Kaijudo says they have to put their game on the best platforms. And the best platform is PC. And I don't think they're putting it on PC. So your point is invalid again.
Oh my gosh, saying, these two need to spar. I'm just saying,
they need to have better than everybody. I'm not a PC master race guy, but I know the truth. And the truth is PCs destroy the consoles. That's it. You can't. Sure.
Now, does that include laptop PC and every format of?
Yes, Any type of PC, the most powerful version of any type of PC is more powerful than the consoles, period. That being said, still talking about Destiny, but kind of veering off a little bit on Borderlands, the pre-sequel, whatever it's called. Gearbox says that they're making Borderlands for current gen. So if you guys didn't know, Borderlands, the pre-sequel is only going to be current gen. It's only going to be last gen. It's not going to be this gen stuff. So it's going to be on PlayStation 3 and 360, not the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. So they're saying that making Borderlands for the current gen isn't worth it based on the install base, which I can see that, right? But on the other hand, they are making a new IP for the current gen, right?
Okay.
So think about that, right? They're making a brand new IP game for the current gen, but they're making Borderlands pre-sequel for the last gen. What sense does that make?
Means they're behind again.
They're trying to say, oh, it doesn't make sense because there's not a lot of people, the install base is bigger on the last gen, blah blah blah, which is true. But this is the truth, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna open you guys' eyes.
Tell us the truth, SG.
Here is the truth, my children. Y'all want to hear the truth? I will tell you the truth.
Okay.
Gearbox is scared of Destiny. Why? Because Destiny is a better version of Borderlands. That's why. And if you guys think that Destiny is Halo, wrong. It has some Halo hints, but it's not Halo. It is more like Borderlands than you think. People say, oh, Destiny is so much fun. Why? Because Borderlands was so much fun. Why? Because it's the same freaking game, basically. Except Destiny has prettier graphics, different art style. I'm going to say prettier graphics, say different art style. It'll probably perform better. I don't really know. The only difference in is that Destiny doesn't have any main protagonist. You're the protagonist, so it's more of an MMO slash dungeon crawler slash, whatever. I don't really have an interest in Destiny because Halo exists. And Halo exists in the same universe as far as Earth and the solar system and beyond. I don't know how far Destiny stretches. I know they are in this solar system, but I don't know how far they go past, if they even do go past the solar system. But whatever, they have the Mars stuff and other stuff, and I guess that's interesting. But I mean, how? It's
okay. I have a question.
Hold on, let me read Kajuda's chat.
Oh, okay.
Kajuda says, I have no interest in Destiny because it's just another FPS, but the guy played a beta. Betas exist, so they fix stuff and test it. The PC has power, but it's still a minority because not many people are going to spend all that cash on a super gaming PC. It's not even about super gaming PC, although it is, but the fact that on a PC you can scale, the game scale basically, so you can adjust the lighting and all that stuff, so it runs okay on your PC. If they implement that same mentality and I guess software technology in the consoles, then they would be more close to more of a parity to PCs. Like say if you like Destiny, you put on Destiny. I mean, actually BioShock did that. The BioShock games, I know 1 and Infinite did, where you can select a VSync off or on, and it changed the I think when you took VSync off, it gave you higher frame rate, but you get the VSync all messed up.
Okay. So, and maybe you guys can all give me feedback on this. So, say you're a PC gamer. So, Kaijudo had already established that you can play just about a plethora of games on even a low-end PC. But your average, so say you're hardcore gamer.
Hardcore.
What does your hardcore gamer technically need, component-wise, to have pretty much all the kit and caboodle? Like, is it like the strength of the PC. Does he need to spend $1,000? Or is that barely the tip of the iceberg? Or
you can get a pretty good PC for $1,000.
But what does our hardcore gamer on PC spend comparatively to our PS4 and our Xbox One?
The problem with what you're asking is that there's no limit to what you can spend on a PC to make it super uber duper fast.
No, I understand, but I'm saying, like, typically speaking.
I don't know.
So, like,
I say 1,500 is a super powerful PC.
So, like, Xenocore, he's a PC gamer.
But it depends on what you get. If you're getting a laptop, laptops cost more because they're smaller. And they just charge more because, you know, it's a smaller portable version. If you get a desktop, it's cheaper, but, you know, it's big and hot and got freaking liquid cooling and stuff. Kajudo Telltale Card Game Back Cartoon also says consoles won't catch up to PCs until gamers change their mindset. We live in a world with gamers that like to bitch about games being too hard or too complex. So devs never need to push their console games because fanboys are fine with mediocre shit. I agree 100,000% with you.
See, he's giving me some enlightenment.
And the thing is that the old school games, 8-bit, some 16-bit era, even past that, they were still challenging games because they were mainly Japan orientated. The origin of a lot of games back in 8, you know, even whatever Atari was. No, Atari's American, but 8 and 16-bit, 32 up to, I said up to ports. No, up to Xbox. When the Xbox came out, that's when it started to shift a little bit because Microsoft, American company, blah blah blah. But I mean, not exactly. But there was a lot of American companies making PC games before they were making console games. Console games were dominated by Japanese developers more so than U.S. And they make harder games. Look at freaking Dark Souls and Demon Souls and all that stuff. And whatever the new game is called, Bloodborne or whatever, it's probably gonna be hard. Why? Because FromSoft, they don't care. Man, I got Otogi over there. I couldn't get past the first board. I was mad as hell. I was like, I can't get past the first. I can't do it.
How long did you work at it?
I played it. I got to the last boss. I was fighting the last boss. Otogi, the first one, because I played the demo on the second one. Otogi, the first one, is Demon Souls before Demon Souls came out. Trust me on this. Go back and play Otogi, the first one. You'll see. Everybody.
Now,
Demon Soul.
When we're playing on the PC, it's strictly the keys on the keyboard, or we have console attachments too if we want, right? We have attachments.
You can use the
either or. Yeah.
Yes.
Hello. There might be a novice like me out there. I'm just verifying. But what do most of the professionals use? Just the keys?
Depends on the game.
All right, calm down.
You need the correct tools for the correct application. Sub-Z's in chat. What up, Sub-Z? No. All right, so...
Did you play anything today on your day off?
Nope. So, yeah. Sony has no AAA games. That's why Shuhei Yoshida is wondering why gamers are like, why they like they don't like indie games. Brr, brr, brr. Oh yeah, and the Gearbox. Oh yeah, I skipped back. But yeah, Gearbox is scared of Destiny. That's why they're not making Borderlands for the next gen, because Destiny is Borderlands for the next gen. And y'all can say no, that's not. No, that's what it is. Don't try to lie to yourself. I know the truth. The truth is, Borderlands is what Destiny is what Borderlands is. And that's probably why I'm not too interested in Destiny. I'm interested to see how it would work, because it's kind of a hybrid MMO. I don't know how many people can be in the game at once. I don't know how they're working that out. I don't know how the Sony servers are going to handle all that. I don't know what Sony's server infrastructure is. I don't know if the PS Now is going to be part of the same server farms. I don't know what's going on over there with Sony. But I know Microsoft, they know software.
Oh boy, here we go.
They got their server farm, son. They got 300,000 servers just chilling like, yo, what's up? They're probably going to get more because, you know, that's not going to be enough. You know, Xbox number one. No.
Don't you love the way he just sneaks that in there? So have they officially started selling them separate from the Kinect, or they have already?
9th.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the club.
Sorry, I lost track. I work like a few stores away from GameStop, so I'm always peeking in to see like what's going on in there.
Uh-huh. Why you keep mentioning them? Do they
They have paid me and secretly promised me a PS4 if I keep mentioning them.
Oh shoot, if it's free, I'll take it.
No, it's not for you though.
No, it's for me because you don't play video games.
It would not be for you. It would be for me. No, No.
Me.
No.
Yup. Yo.
Okay, fidget boy.
Anyway, I think that's about. I mean, there's new maps for Titanfall coming out soon. I watched the thing on I think it was Blood God. I don't remember what map it was, but they were doing a whole video about. I didn't put the link. I don't think I put the link in my video jammies. Let me see. But they were talking about the new Halo Master Chief Collection and one of the maps that they redesigned and how they redesigned it and how they went back to the old. No, I didn't. They went back to the old designers of Halo 2 multiplayer to do the new maps. So the new maps on the Xbox One version for Halo 2, the Master Chief Edition, the Halo 2 Anniversary, are designed by the original guys who did the original maps. So I was like, oh. So they did a few tweaks. They changed a few things to make it actually better. And I was looking, I was like, that's cool. And then they show like that little dome shield that's in the middle of the structure so that you can turn on, toggle it on and off, and have kind of crazy stuff. They're actually improved. They're not just remastered. They're not just like, oh, up-res and you get all the DLC. They're actually adding to the game. And they said they're gonna say some more stuff about Forge, but they weren't. They stopped short, and so they might be changing some stuff from Forge as well. So I'm like, yo, this is even a better deal. But
so.
Kaiju Talking Back Cartoon says, oh wait, I missed some stuff up here. To re-up here. Yeah. Oh, Yogi says, yeah, Kaiju makes a point. The only difference between the PC gaming experience and the console is that uniformity and accessibility. In other words, convenience. Cost is not an issue. When you look at the hidden cost of console gaming, the TCO for console gamers is comparable, if not more than, what PC gamers spend on average, whether you are hardcore or casual. Yeah. I mean, if you can spend a lot of money on PC on the hardware, but the games are cheaper, across the board. I mean, Steam has these crazy sales, and you're like, whoa, that just came out. Oh, it's like freaking 50% off. Boom, And Xbox and PS4, they're trying to catch up with that, but they'll never catch up. Steam will always have kind of a head up on them as far as that stuff goes. Kaiju Telltale Game Back Cartoon says, those maps in Halo 4 were awful. Guess they noticed too. Yogi says, it feels like level design is an aspect of game design that developers have lost somewhere in the shuffle. I feel like the older games like Doom 2 had more inspired level design. Heck, Duke Nukem 3D.
Now, even Bridget totally gets that. I totally get that.
Yo, we have more to work with, but levels are bland. They just look pretty. Kaiju says, every map was junk. It reminds me of a map I made in Halo 3. Was filled from the floor to the ceiling. Just named it Junkyard. Every map in Halo 4 looked like my Junkyard map. Yeah, I mean, it goes back to the indie games where they don't have a lot of power or a lot to work with, so they have to be creative in their design. Like Fez was a super creative game as far as design, and I mean, like, actual game design plus not story, but the puzzles and the different translations and the things you had to kind of figure out. That game is crazy nice, and they don't do that anymore.
Stop looking at the girl on Ninja Warriors. Go ahead, ST. SD is looking at the girl on Ninja Warriors. I don't blame him. I wish I was as strong as she was. She's licking her lips. I think that's why he's looking. Okay, move along, SG. Oh my gosh, and she just took a tumble. Okay.
Anyway, you tell me not to look at. Oh, she's bouncing. Hey, she's bouncing. Whoopity boopity. Wait, I gotta make room for her. It might grow. Just kidding.
Oh!
That was a good one. What are you? Anyway, like I was saying, it goes back to the indie games where you have to be more creative with less. You know, you have to do more with less. and that's what it is. I mean, they have more power, so they don't have to work as hard. They just have to make it look next gen. They have to make the explosions more pretty, and they have to, instead of being more clever or have better writing. I think there's been a few games, like I think Ken Levine's games are super next gen, super take advantage of the power, and have crazy nice stories, and the design is pretty awesome. So like there are a few creators out there that do both, but overall, nope. I agree with YogiZilla. Yeah, they don't, and that's a problem. And as far as the maps on Halo 4, I mean, I guess they fell off a little bit, but if you think about like Bungie, what Bungie got right, Bungie made first-person gaming on consoles viable, and that's what they did mainly. They made the controller work better than keyboard and mouse and keyboard. And past that, it was kind of like the universe that they created with Halo. It was the humor in Halo, like the grunts were hilarious. Like the grunts would be like, and then they'd be like, oh, the human. And it was when I first played Halo, I got motion sick. But when I passed that, when I got over that,
oh my gosh,
it was the grunts that made. I was like, what? Did they just like? And you'd be like playing, you're like wondering what they're gonna say next, and it was cool. And that's what Destiny lacks. I don't think Destiny has the charisma or the character, the personality that Halo had when it first came out, and that's one of the problems with Destiny. It's not to say that it's not a good game, but charisma goes a long way. Like Will Smith, right? He's not the best actor in the world.
He has a lot of charisma.
He has so much charisma that his charisma overpowers a lot of the good actors like Alec Baldwin and like Will Smith. Man, wait, I'm still talking. You know what I'm saying?
Alec is awesome.
Jack Nicholson before he went crazy. They have charisma. I mean, they may be crazy in a way, but they have charisma and they say things and people glom onto them. And that's what happened with the first Halo. It had charisma. It was like, wow, this is a new type of game. It has its funny moments. It has its dramatic moments. The faces looked ugly as dirt. The character models were so horrible. Even now, I mean, Destiny, of course, looks better because it's next gen, but they are not the best makers of humans in digital format ever. Nope. I think the Halo 4 team did a better job as far as the faces go. Just saying. Excuse me. But yeah. Sub-Z in chat says, most indie games look like Dookie. Outlast look great though. I like Duty, says Pixelbot, because she is a weird AI. Yogi says they might look like Duty relatively, but the gameplay tends to be more fun and design more inspired. Word G, it's not just the cheaper games, but I think about all the free content. Tons of user-generated content and free expansions. On console, they nickel and dime you for everything. Yes, that's another thing. PC, every game that's on PC that's also on console, usually I'd say 90% of the time is better on PC, not because of it performs better or whatever, because sometimes it doesn't, but like GTA 4, they got those crazy mods where you can make it looks better than GTA 5 back when it came back years back. And Minecraft is way better than the console versions. It's gonna be way better than the Xbox One version and the PlayStation 4 version, because you got the freaking ATL. You got the crazy
Atlanta?
No, it's it's a loader, basically, and it loads the different mod packs and stuff. But it's crazy. So, and those are just, 2 games. There are many other games you can probably go into, and just performance-wise, if you have the right PC setup, boom, it is better. And you cannot give me the argument, well, I don't have that PC, so I can't, it's not as good. That's not what we're saying. We're saying is that the possibility of better performance lives on PC.
I love the way our pals articulate themselves on chat. They all make such good sense in everything they have to say. It's so much fun.
What, Kaijiro? Kaijiro says, Halo games have no charisma. Don't lie now.
And then it continues on. Yogi says, Sub-Z says to Yogi, you can have both. But then Yogi says, you can, but sadly that is rare. As I always say, I rather have the gameplay than the polish. Polished turds are still turds.
Exactly. Hello, Normie Norm.
Hi, Normie Norm.
Yeah, they're coming up in a few minutes. But, that's the thing. It's like, some people are like, oh, I know what I'm getting. Every game on PlayStation 4 is going to be this good and stuff. And I'm like, whatever. It doesn't... People who grew up on consoles, which I did half and half. I had first, I don't count the Aquarius because it's not a real computer. It is a computer.
What's the very first?
I had a PC
Gizmo?
Junior. I had a PC Junior, and I played King's Quest on it. It had like 4 awful colors, but I still played it, and it was all right. That was the first real PC. Then after that, I got an Amiga. I had like access to an Apple IIG. Well, actually, Apple IIGS my cousin had. He had Apple IIe before that and played Wizardry on that, Tilt-A-Weight, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I've been a part of both worlds in a way. But Kajiro Telltale card game back cartoon says MC is one of the most boring one-dimensional characters that ever existed. Halo 1 got heat because a lot of college kids played the multiplayer. They were never blown away by the story characters. It's not about the story and characters aren't that good. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm talking about, Kaiju. You're misunderstanding me. When I say charisma, I'm talking about the little nuances about how the little dialogue bits of the grunts and how the elites, how they would like acknowledge, it's the green. What do they call them? The Green Devil, or I forgot what they call it, because Halo is rooted in religion basically, and how that whole story and how everything works together, it had personality. I don't know what Destiny is. I don't know what the personality is. The what's his name? The robot dude. What's his name? Linklater. What's his name?
Linklater. I don't know.
The short guy that's in Game of Thrones that's doing the voice for the robot AI. And by the way,
he's against animal cruelty to the Maximus.
By the way, have you noticed that Guilty Spark and that other AI thing look it's kind of the same thing, really kind of okay. It's almost like they did a palette swap with all, like they have a spider tank, but that's really just a phantom with legs. It's ridiculous, kind of ridiculous. But I don't know. It's fun to shoot stuff, but like, what's the story in Destiny? How is that gonna be? We already know, according to Kaijudo, Bungie can't do a story or characters to save their lives, so don't expect the story or characters in Destiny to be any good. It's gonna be garbage, right? I don't expect it to be. I like the universe, and I like Cortana in Halo.
What is genuinely most important to most? The story. Am I right?
No. It is subjective. You can't just say something.
I'm asking. I asked it in the form of a question. Subjective. I said, am I right?
No, you're not. Because it's subjective.
I understand.
So there is no right answer. Kaijiro likes whatever. I like whatever. You like nothing when it comes to video games. Anyway.
That is so untrue.
Well, we're ending the show. So we know that Halo... I predict this Halo Master Chief Collection and Halo 5 separately or together will sell more than Destiny. Period. Anyway, moving on. Up next, Knuckleball Radio. They have stuff. And
they're the best.
Normie Norm, Freeman Daddy, So Dooms, Z's. Coming up next, I assume. Nobody told me anything other than that. Yeah. And thank you, Kaijudo, for...
Yes, we really appreciate you, Kaijudo. Thank you so much for sticking in chat with us tonight. And Bridget's heart's heavy today, so I'm a little scattered. And I'm just basically all day been praying for peace all around the world, because a lot of people are suffering, and extra peace and love to our little world vision child that is on the border of the Gaza Strip. So, yeah, he's on my mind. Peace and love, everybody.
Tilto, wait.
Presidents to represent me. Rock. Presidents to represent me. Rockefeller. Presidents to represent me. I'm out for every presidents to represent me.
Well, I was spit that Wonder Rhymer shit. Me and my conglomerate shall remain anonymous. Caught up in the finest shit. Live out my dreams until my heart get bowed and fall with crave. You know exactly what shit's about. Fuck y'all mean. Handling since a teen, I dish out like the point guard of your favorite team. Without doubt, my life ain't rosy, but I roll with it. My mind was fine till the dough hit it and told me that the mo did it. And now it's kosher shit is so acidic. I blow a digit on the diamond in a minute, but no bitches. Watch how I'm walking, cause even the thoroughest niggas be knocking, trying to strike a bargain, hoping that they might get pardoned. Shit, I'm involved, we got me pins and needles. And my cerebral beats, the wicked is evil. Thoughts that the sport to feed you. Be facts in the game so deep things can catch ya. Freeze off my kneecap, can y'all believe that? Got the city drinking crystals, we up the feet. Rappers going broke, trying to keep up with me. My rise the riches, surprise the bitches, think harder. You know this nigga, Jay-Z, Sean Carter. GS the fuck up, Dries the fuck up. Watch me shine like a bright lamp, he gets the fuck up. All rhymers forget it like Alzheimer's. Small timers, I said it, I'm addressing all drama. Talk to me.
I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for every presidents to represent me. I'm out for 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 every presidents to represent
So
me.
sick of niggas. I want money like Cosby, who would? There's this kind of talk that make me think you probably ain't got no pudding. Niggas got them kind of dreams from jail. You in the streets, nigga, make your moves, get your mail. Niggas are coasting the SL, but can't post bail. Niggas are roast the L, but scared to throw your toast. Well, I'm here to tell niggas it ain't all swell. It's heaven, then it's hell, niggas. One day you're cruising in your 7, next day you're sweating, forgetting your lies. Alibis ain't matching up, bullshit catching up. Here with the Rico, they repo your vehicle. Everything was all good just a week ago. About to start pitching, ain't you? Ready to start snitching, ain't you? I forgive your weak ass, hustling just ain't you. Aside from the fast cars, honeys that shake they ass and bars, you know you wouldn't be involved with the underworld dealers, carriers of Mac Millers, East Coast bodyers, West Coast cat pillars. Little monkey niggas turn gorillas. Stopped in the station, filled up on octane, and now they not sane and not playing. That goes without saying, slaying day in and day out. When money playing, then they play you out. Trying to escape my own mind, lurking the enemy, representing infinity with presidencies, you know.
Every presidents to represent me. 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 I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Came out and they had Nas's sample and Jay-Z. I was like, what? And it was like, it came out right at the same time. Like, what's it happening? This was my first joint I heard from Jay-Z.
I'm out for every presidents to represent me.
So, I kind of liked it, you know what I mean? But anyway, up next, Nega Baller Radio. All the stuff I said before. Check him out. And, yeah. Tilt to... Wait, I gotta put stuff on. Alright, bye. I'm an idiot. Yes, I am. I gotta click many buys. So, bye-bye.